Hello everyone, welcome back to this inspiring space. My name is Maya. It's been a little while I did not record any video with the theme of preparation for ceremony and integration. And I was going through some personal integration as I was also guiding others in their integration and ceremony. And I would like to start tackling today, as I'm recording the videos again, I would like to start tackling integration. As I'm exploring it in an ongoing way in my own journey, I notice more and more that there is a lot of misconception about integration, or I would say ignorance, and it's being shared with an open heart. Because the word ignorance is not bad. It's more like, okay, if I don't know what this is, how can I explore it? And so integration is obviously an ongoing process. It can be called welcoming someone home, coming back home. And home is inside. And in that inner realm, there's a reflection outside as well. As we say, we feel home when we feel really inside ourselves, we feel at home. And so integration is happening always. It starts happening when one decides to go through a healing journey, or when one goes through a healing journey in a very abrupt way, because not all the time we are being prepared to go through a healing. There are things that happen with us and not to us. And most of the time there's a lot going on, especially now, where there's a lot of things that are shocking. And those things that are shocking are also part of what we need to go through and what we're ready to go through. So, today my talk will be more about how much can be done in one ceremony. There's a lot that happens when one sets their intentions, and if they go through a preparation. I'm being a bit utopic here. But there's much that can be done in one ceremony, as there is much that can be done in one healing session, in one breathwork session, in one energy work session, in one sound healing session. And so when some people approach ceremony in a way that is intense, that is like, I want to learn about everything in one ceremony in 4 to 6 hours, that's a lot for the psyche. And so the healing process is a bit by bit process. It's not something that is always about dissolution of the ego and coming back and being grounded and everything is wonderful. Not every ceremony includes disengaging from the ego, especially when we approach ceremony with a lot of that ego. A lot of the attachment to, oh, I know myself. If one knows themselves, then why are you going through a healing journey? You know, there's a lot of things that can happen in ceremony, and the unfolding of it is happening after ceremony. And this can include frustration, anger, judgment, hating what's going on around us, being repelled by people's ways of living, people's insensitivity. And if there's anything that in the healing process happens, it is raising the sensitivity. You know, I received an integration form today, and one of the things that the person shared with me, and I check in with people 6 to 8 months after their ceremony, and one of the things that the person shared with me is, what did you learn on the emotional level? and that person wrote vulnerability. And that by itself is so beautiful, because when we're vulnerable, we are able to feel. And when we are able to feel and not analyze all the time, we are open. So integration, that the way I would like to start presenting it today a little bit more, or continue presenting it a little bit more, is being open, being receptive. If there's anything that is not clear, how can I sit with it? How can I be with it? How can I not beat myself up because I'm not understanding it yet? It's fine. It's all part of the unfolding. We cannot understand everything. There's the mystery of life that is happening through us every single day. We still don't know how our body functions. So tapping into daily gratitude to the body for doing an amazing work, an amazing job that most of the time we're not aware of. Not only scientifically but also the magic of how the body functions. That's the basic thing. And integration includes practices every single day, regardless of the outcome. I would say practices that help one feel better. Okay, and sometimes you go into a practice and you come out of it feeling more vulnerable, more tired, and that's what your body needs. And I'm talking about mindful practice, slow movement, breath work, not like really heartbeat raising practices. I'm talking about gentle practices. And sometimes those practices bring up more vulnerability, and it's okay. It's okay. It's what you're going through in that moment. It doesn't define who you are. And that's something that is important to highlight, because when we go into any experience and we think we know, how can we learn from the experience? Yes, we know maybe 1% or 2%, but how can we be open to receiving what this experience is teaching us? And if there's anything that a ceremony can bring up, is what is coming up in order to be addressed after ceremony. And in my next recording, I would like to tap into this a little bit more. For now, I hope this inspires you. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, and thank you for commenting as well if you feel like it. Sending you much love and many blessings. Bye for now.